Hey, what's up, guys? I am Matt, and this is Mycrazypodcast, episode 78, I believe. Who are you?
J motherfucking T.
I'm Sarah
Moores.
And I'm out for redundancy's sake. Jim's hurting this week.
A lot.
I don't know what's up with your back.
Yo, I'm getting old, man. I'm turning 28 tomorrow, bro. Like, I'm getting old as fuck.
You are turning 28 tomorrow.
I know.
How does that
2
make you
years
feel?
away from 30, motherfuckers. You know how depressing that is?
Why is that depressing?
Cause, like, I'm on the late side of fucking my 20s.
That's just like, that's life.
It sucks.
Jim,
Well,
your foot.
Everybody
Yeah.
hates people in
Sorry.
their 20s. You know what I mean? Like, once you're out of the 20s, it's like, then you're like
Yo,
normal
like,
people.
not for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Like, once you
feel
get 30, it's like normal people
Yo, listen,
world.
this shit happens overnight, dog. Like, anybody who's my age can fucking relate or older. Like, you hit
I feel
You're not even...
That doesn't matter.
I've been
all
having panic
experiences
attacks
are
this year
valid.
because of it. I'm like, yo, I'm 23 now.
You're 5 years older than you, bro.
I know, but it's
okay,
still scary.
I'm a baby, but I have actual spine problems, so I feel you. Like, I really feel you. Like,
I
like,
just
don't
treated my
remember
body
not
like
feeling
an
an old
amusement
lady.
park.
Oh.
And,
that's a you thing.
well, yeah. But my thing is I want to continue to treat my body like an amusement park, and it's not working.
Oh,
Well,
I'm the
then you
literal
might have to
glass
change
bones
something.
and paper skin. Like, I have graham cracker bones and, like, heart, like, everything. Like,
Can you make s'mores out of your more bones?
probably, actually,
So it's
yeah.
like
Well,
graham
that's how
crackers.
gelatin
Yes.
is made from bone. That's made from, like, collagen.
Yo, she
Yeah,
told me
so
that.
we could.
I was so
I think
fucked
my
up.
marshmallows would be the most. Mine would be the most beautiful, sweetest marshmallows ever. I think.
S'mores,
They would.
s'mores.
S'mores.
I think they would
More
be
s'mores.
maybe slightly peach marshmallow flavor. I think that would be my flavor.
That's something that Matt's gonna say to you at night. Like, you want some more s'more?
If you ever say that to me, I will just look at you like this.
S'more more?
And then do whatever.
You want s'mores?
I'm not gonna say
Where I
what.
go, no.
I'm not gonna say what she's. I'm not gonna say what she's had me been doing lately. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
What are you talking
just gonna
about?
leave it at
Both
that.
your mics dropped for a second there.
He's trying to sound saucy right now.
He said, my name is Sausacles.
If you try to peg me, it's fine.
Shut
Whoa.
up.
No. It's not like that. But it's fine.
But it's like that.
What? Can I tell him?
What? What do you possibly
shit.
think?
We're getting news. Do
No,
it.
it's fine.
Do
What
it.
could you
Do it. She's tempting you. She's saying, what could it possibly
Call
be?
the bluff.
So, like, come on. Let's go. Spit it out.
No, it's my personal life.
Oh,
All right. Anyways, so
okay.
then, since Matt's not gonna
Anyways.
s'more the more.
Did I just fuck up?
No.
All right, good. I'm worried. She was
Oh,
like,
he's
What
all
in God's
scared and
name?
shit. Look at him. He's all paranoid.
I know.
I'm so
I
paranoid.
just don't
I'm
want to
anxious
give away
right now.
my trade secrets on
That's
camera.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm worried about. Anyways, you want to hear about some?
Exclusive content.
You guys want to hear about a different type of abortion?
Whoa.
What?
It's called the Impossible Whopper. It's an all-veggie Whopper from Burger King. What the fuck is Burger King
I'm
doing
gonna
with
try
their life?
that. It actually
been
doesn't
waiting
seem
to
that
say
bad.
that since before
It's
the
probably
podcast.
I've been
good.
waiting since last night to say that joke. I'm sorry. But, no, come on. No, they gotta stop. They need to stop. Burger King, fix your chicken strips first. Your chicken strips taste like hot garbage.
Show
Most
me
other shit tastes like hot garbage.
They need to fix their menu again. They fixed it once, and then they fucked it up again.
what plants
Fix
is it
again.
made of? Because it's probably literally like any veggie
don't
burgers
give a
taste
shit.
like
Probably-
fucking
No, it's
garbage.
the Impossible Burger. It's actually pretty good. People like it.
People like it.
Supposedly it tastes exactly
People
like a
also
Whopper.
like plain Greek yogurt, and that's fucking bullshit. Like, there's no way anyone actually likes
People
that.
also like meth. That doesn't mean it's a good idea.
I mean, like, no, but I don't
That's
do
meth is
and
an
I still think
unfortunate
it's good.
accident.
Yeah.
No, that would be PCP.
Both.
Or a fortunate accident. Some
Both.
people could argue.
Both. I mean, like,
We support seeking help out here.
yeah, seek
Go
help.
into resources.
Don't do hard drugs, kids.
People make
Yo,
mistakes though,
listen,
but
man.
there's resources
Start
to
doing
help.
your research, man. There's a lot of tests showing now that proper PCP use can actually incite the brain into figuring out lots of problems in math and art. And
I feel like that's a scientist that is using a lot of PCP saying that, trying to justify his issues.
Some
Hey,
Timothy
Vice-
Leary shit.
Vice had
no,
this whole
that's some
special on it,
Timothy
bro.
Leary LSD shit.
Vice has
has
I did
a
a
lot of
research
specials
paper
on
on
a
him once.
lot of things, though. Let's be real. Sometimes, you just need content for your channel. And,
Vice
you
has
make
Action Bronson though.
You make it special for it. If you want the boys, though, hit us up.
Please.
Please.
Du Bois.
And I love
The-
Action Bronson.
Yeah, I'm so surprised. She thinks Action Bronson is attractive.
Oh my god, he's like my celebrity man crush.
What
I
the
think
fuck
Action
do I look
Bronson
like?
is so sexy.
She also thinks Seth Rogen was hot
when he was really fat
What
and
the
like gross and like weird. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's.
No, I
Maybe
know.
she likes that.
I don't like a type. I just think those two people are just people I find them attractive in that
maybe
state.
she's making you fat.
I don't know.
Well, no, she's not making me fat, but I have gotten like, you know how you get like the complacency weight? Not the complacency weight.
I also think Donald Glover is incredibly fucking attractive.
Well, he is. He's a.
I have range, ladies and gentlemen, in my taste
Apparently,
of men. I don't even like admitting to the public that I like men or like what. That's as far as I'm concerned. I like one man. That's it. I'm one man. That's it.
Gang,
A one-man stand.
Everything else is like.
Yo, I tricked her like Chris Angel.
Whoa.
Don't ever compare
Are
yourself
you,
to
like,
Chris
proud
Angel.
of that?
Ew.
Are you ready?
Why do you want to trick anybody?
I used to be a magician when I was 11.
Ta-da!
Yep.
I was hugely inspired by Chris Angel.
That's
my
so
God.
cute. Everybody who had a
Chris Angel-
Chris Angel.
Chris
I
Angel
had-
was the David Blaine of his generation.
I
Okay?
had-
So like David Blaine was like he was
really
a
good.
straight.
He's so funny too.
He
I
was a
had-
straight.
Both of them are fucking depraved. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
I had.
Coming back with that.
I wore a fedora, had long hair, and I had all of his magic DVDs. So I
the
knew how to do all of his
Carbonaro
tricks.
guy from from
He's cool.
I
he's
was
pretty
also
cool,
fat
too.
and had a fedora when I was in like 4th grade.
I did have a fedora when I was
But it was like
in
pink and
some
like
grade.
zebra print
Yeah.
because I was fashionable, you know.
Yeah.
Me. But yeah, so the Whopper,
That limited 2 girl.
Burger
Oh my
King,
god.
get your
I
shit
love
together.
Limited too. That was the best.
I'm sorry.
Burger King needs to get their shit together. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
I'm gonna try them. Maybe that is them getting their shit together.
No.
I mean, veggie burgers can kind of anything like that, or like plant-based can taste like whatever the fuck you just put on it. Like it literally is just like mushy, gross, and that's why it's fucking disgusting. Like maybe they just have it's so like soaked in sauce, and there's like also tomato and lettuce on there.
No.
It's just kind of just like you just
They
taste
sell
the
that
fucking.
same burger at other restaurants.
It's just exactly, you know what I mean? Like,
But it's okay because it's really good, and
No.
other places people really like it.
No.
I struggle. I
Fix your
like
chicken
I can do
first.
black bean burgers maybe, but like veggie burgers, no matter what, I'm always like, oh my god. I
Fix your
can't.
chicken first. That's what I'm worried about. I care about chicken. That's why I don't like Five Guys. No chicken fingers.
Their Cajun fries are so good.
Doesn't matter if you don't have chicken right next to it. I have a problem. It's okay. Jim, you're petting your beard.
Yeah, I'm
You
in
look like
deep
you're having a
thought right
great
now.
time.
Yes. What are you thinking?
I'm
about?
in
Watch
deep
out for your
thought
foot
right
though,
now.
because even the vibrations from that you can hear on the mic.
Oh no, that's just my vibes, bro. My vibes are strong. My vibes are so strong you can hear them.
Well, anyways, on to the next topic. Something that really is some breaking news. Apparently, now let me get all the context out before we dive right into this. So,
God, what could this be?
apparently, Spider-Man is no longer going to be in the MCU. Now, let me explain why. The initial deal between Sony, because Sony has the movie rights ever since 1999 to do anything Spider-Man and Spider-Man villains, all that shit. They own the rights to movies and shit like that. And then around Civil War time, they made a deal with the MCU. They're like, hey, you can be in the MCU, except here's the thing. We get most of the money from the movies, the proper just Spider-Man movies, and then but you get to have them in like Avengers, and we don't get profits off that. And you guys, meaning Disney, also get to keep merch rights. So Disney got merch rights and gets to keep them in all the other movies, and Sony only wants the distribution money essentially to finance the movies.
Fucking clowns.
Yeah.
So what? And then
Nonsense.
Disney came back, even though that was such a great deal the first time. Disney came back to like, yeah, fuck that. We want 50% of not only Spider-Man but all the Spider-Man villains again. Meaning the Venom movie they're making, they want 50% involvement in that. They want 50% involvement in like the Crow or whatever. Not the Crow.
The Crow. Oh,
No.
I love that.
No, Craven. The Craven movie they're working on. Like all the Spider-Man, everything Spider-Man franchise, they want 50% a part
Goth
of.
energy.
They still want merchandising rights and all that stuff. And then Sony's like, yeah, we can't do that. This is our #1 franchise. We can't just give you half of it.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's no longer in the MCU.
The memes
And you know
are
what?
great though.
I'm not going to lie. I don't blame Sony.
Well, like, not for nothing.
Sony came back and they said, we'll give you 30% of the Spider-Man movies.
How dare they wrong Tom Holland like this? How dare they?
So
I feel like they're wronging, like,
They're
the
robbing
world.
him. He's been robbed. We've been robbed.
Because, not for nothing, now it's just fucked with everything.
We've been robbed.
Well, no, Disney fucked with everything. Because if you really think about
Because
it...
of contracts and money. That's what it is.
Yeah, because if you really think about it, they were already getting the merchandising rights from the movies.
I've sent you that picture before. Disney owns a
Everything.
shocking amount of things. Like, you'd be fucking surprised.
So
It's
much
like,
they own.
We see you, Disney. We know what the fuck's up.
Oh, my
CIA
but-
bullshit.
They're a brainwashing facility.
Well, here's my thing.
Excuse me.
Sony
Not wrong.
came back
I
and
know.
said, we'll give you 30%, which I feel like is fair. Because they also get to still keep the merchandising rights, which is where you make the money in these things.
Mm-hmm.
For real, that the merchandising rights is where you make all the money. So the fact that Disney
but now
still has
how would
that,
it move forward from there? So now it's almost for certain that Spider-Man has to die in this next movie.
yeah, that's the thing. Here's the thing. It only messes with
Robbed.
the MCU in a way of like, oh, we just can't bring up Spider-Man anymore. Which is kind of weird, but I feel like they could work around that. Whereas
They're
for
gonna like
Sony,
Peggy Carter him, where it's like, oh, rip. You know what I mean?
yeah. Whereas for Sony, I don't think they can continue with Tom Holland because this Spider-Man is based around Iron Man, and I think Kevin Feige did that on purpose. Not Kevin Feige specifically, but I feel like MCU, like Marvel Studios, did that on purpose for a way of being like, just in case Sony wanted to get out of the deal. But now that Disney's like, I don't think Kevin Feige ever expected Disney to be the ones to be like, no, we're out. But you never know. I just find it interesting because I don't know who from Disney negotiated the deal because Bob Iger, the CEO, is known to be... Well, he's known to be pretty level-headed as far as like a CEO. He's pretty
Monster.
good. He knows how to negotiate.
Red Bull, baby.
Oh my god. You're done with the monster?
Fully. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Wait until that single comes out.
It's gross.
No, Mont Payne and Modesty is fire.
It's gotta be.
But
Gotta be.
yeah, so what do you guys think about Spider-Man no longer being an MCU? He's done. Or
Honestly, I'm very...
Robbed.
Rip.
Yeah. I feel like they're just too tangled up in stupid bullshit when it comes to, contracts and all that kind of bullshit when they're taking away from the art of it.
What idiot
Yeah,
made
they're
that
taking
decision?
away from the true story.
Oh, I'm gonna sign off from this. This sounds fun on paper. It's cool.
Well, here's
Like,
the
what?
here's
All
where
about money.
Who?
It's not
here's
about
where
the
I
art.
think Disney got especially greedy. I don't think it was greedy for them to be like, yo, we want 50% of the Spider-Man movies, because when they
No,
when
it's
they're
not
asking
greedy, but...
where I feel like they're greedy is when they're like, we also want 50% of Venom, which is a franchise, a spin-off franchise you guys started on your own that's outside the MCU, and all these spin-off things, they're gonna be outside the MCU. Want 50% of that? I feel like that's greedy.
Can
It's
we
like-
talk about emo Peter Parker for a second? Can we
Oh,
just,
I
like,
hope they bring
acknowledge
back.
him?
I hope they.
You should just put a picture of his face right here.
Oh my
like,
God,
me
Sony.
praying, like, I love you.
Sony, bring
Emo
back
Peter Parker.
bring back Tobey Maguire. Bring back Tobey and
Oh
Sam
my god.
and Sam Raimi. Make the 4th Spider-Man film. If that, I feel like that's the way you're gonna get the fan. Like, I feel like that's the only way. I feel like that's the only way. Or make
Not for nothing, the
a
Far
Spider-Verse
From
thing.
Home, fire. So now that whole ending, I don't know if...
We can spoil. We can spoil.
been out long
yeah,
enough.
J. Jonah Jameson is back.
Yeah.
The same actor too, which is fire. But that's the thing. Like again, this character though was completely about Iron Man. Are they going to use Tom Holland still? Are they going to keep the Spider-Man? Or are they just going to reboot it again like they
Well,
did?
now, because too, now, like, everybody knows that,
We can't watch Uncle Ben die again.
that Spider-Man...
Oh my god! If they kill off Uncle Ben again
Oh my god.
for a third time, there was a meme for a third
Fourth
time.
time.
Well, no, they didn't kill him off in this one, which is what I liked. They were just like, it already happened, and Tony Stark was kind of like Tony Stark's death was kind of like the Uncle Ben death.
They skipped the boring part. They did like the skip recap feature on Netflix is basically what they did for that whole part. It's like, yeah, we know Uncle Ben got robbed and killed, blah, blah, blah.
Well, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was
Great power comes great responsibility.
well,
Angst.
Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was right in the middle of Phase 2, and
Shout out! I always forget about that Spider-Man with Andrew
Yeah,
Garfield.
which one?
With his top
Amazing
round
Spider-Man.
buttocks.
Oh, yeah.
He was in he started in
I'm
phase 2.
jealous of how his ass looked in that movie in that suit though. Like it looked so good.
That first movie was in 2012, which was phase 1 of Marvel, and the second one was in 2015, phase 2, and then they immediately rebooted it in 2016. In phase 3, they already had Tom Holland ready for
full
Civil War.
Yeah,
and in 17 they already had, they quickly got rid of Andrew Garfield. It's crazy. It was immediately like, yo, you're done.
They swept him out like he never even existed.
His nose bothers me. It disturbs me.
The second movie bothered me because it was bad. But other than that,
fuck it.
But
I have no opinion on the movies other than the fact that his butt. I'm jealous of how it looked, and his nose is weird.
Okay. All right. One thing I find interesting though is Sony. There's a PlayStation exclusive, the Spider-Man, the Marvel Spider-Man, which is the first time Marvel kind of like headlined a game with Insomniac, was exclusive to PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were saying maybe that was like kind of like underclause of like the Spider-Man contract that they do a Spider-Man game or something like that. So it's like, where does that
That's
go?
how they got their in.
Where does that go now also? Which actually leads us into our next topic, that Sony actually purchased Insomniac Studios finally.
Wow.
After 25 years of making almost games exclusively for PlayStation, Sony's like, yo,
we're just gonna buy you.
Yeah, which is interesting.
I mean, imagine the amount of money
My
they
cousin
fucking
actually used to
offer.
work
Jesus.
for Insomniac.
That's lit.
Yeah, he was one of
Wish
he
Disney would fucking
developed
pay me off.
Ratchet and Clank. And so Jack and Daxter. I actually got to be beta tester for all those games.
One thing
That shit was sick.
One thing I found interesting though is it's apparently about the PS5 though, because PlayStation wants.
Yeah, I heard the PS5. When is that supposed to drop? 2021?
I don't know, but they want as many first-party games
probably 2020
at launch as possible. So now they're just buying up developers because Microsoft is literally like flexing their wealth and like buying all the developers possible.
Remember the PSP? Shout out to that.
I
Rest in
had
peace to the PSP.
I had one.
I used to remember people modding them so they could play Pokemon on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Losers.
Yeah, kind of. No, not really. I would totally do that.
I
No,
just
honestly,
was a Pokemon kid.
Honestly, now I would just make a Raspberry Pi little handheld thing.
I knew people that just used to use them for fucking porn.
Okay.
That's so like 5th grade.
Oh, that reminds
so
me.
5th grade boy.
In 5th grade with my PSP, I didn't understand how Wi-Fi worked. So I thought when you had a device with wireless internet, you could just go anywhere and it would just have wireless internet. Bless it. But
Blessicles.
so I was at my beach house and I had my PSP and I had a homework assignment that was due. And I was just like, I'll just do it on my PSP because it's got internet. I didn't realize at the time that the PSP's internet browser was hot garbage. On top of the fact that I didn't have Wi-Fi, so it didn't fucking matter. So I'm there, I'm like, why isn't this working? I'm trying to Google it, but there's no internet, so I can't Google why it's not working. It's just like, yeah, it was I was a moron back then.
Matt with no technology, what does he do?
And now I know how to build computers, so it's like, you could come from anywhere.
He makes technology.
You could start from the bottom, and then now you're here.
You're a gigatech.
Yeah, but
Son of a bitch.
I'm excited for the next console generation. I'm not gonna lie. They're buying because each company is buying a lot of developers right now for exclusives.
So then, honestly, I could see if they start now, they could have a
2020. I'd say for the PlayStation 5.
Well, I was
like
gonna
it's
say
such
I
a
could see they
scam.
could have a set of games done by 2020, by Christmas, October.
Oh, they could have another Spider-Man game done in a year.
That's I think that like the video game, like just like all of that, like with the consoles and the games, is like disgustingly overpriced and like what the fuck is that about? Like why? Like for what reason? Does like in the consoles, and they come out all the fucking time, and it's like you're spending so much money on the things when they come out. You're like, oh, I gotta get the next one.
Well,
like,
they don't.
What the fuck?
They don't come out all the time.
They do between all of the consoles, between like Xbox.
Oh, you
and,
don't
like,
buy all the
PlayStation.
Well, yeah, you don't buy all the consoles. You're ridiculous if you do that. Or you're me. So same thing. But I actually didn't buy a PS4 this generation. This is the first time I didn't get all the consoles because money. and I'm now independent.
You should buy a used one.
Well, then everything
No,
you
I don't
have
do that.
becomes obsolete, and you just put it away, and then like you know what I mean? Like what the fuck?
I don't put it away.
For spending like, well, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like all y'all out there.
Everyone else just sells it to GameStop for 5 cents.
all
It's
you
fine.
video game boys out there and girls. What the fuck?
It's
Guys and gals.
It's
And non-binary pals.
well, no, it's
Whoa.
well, one, it's entertainment, and two, I feel like the main console, they all kind of have their own niche. So the Switch, what I like about the Switch is it's pure gaming, but it's also portable, and
It's
you can
tempting me with Animal Crossing, but I don't think I'll drink the Kool-Aid.
and you can put it. You can also dock it though, so you can also play it out as a real console.
But
So that's cool.
For me, that's like useless. It's like the only game I fucking care about is Animal Crossing. Like period. Like that's why I got a 3DS. That's why I have the DS I have now. Like
And that's why I have an Xbox, because
any other game can
Xbox,
suck it.
the Xbox is like, well, no pun intended, which is actually why they call it the Xbox One. It's like the only one thing I need on my entertainment station, because it plays movies. It's got a Blu-ray player. It's got Netflix, Hulu. It's got like every streaming service on it. It's got video games. It's like the reason why I told you like the other day I was like I want to build like a mini PC to put on my entertainment station so I can play games on it and just like watch movies. The Xbox kind of does that.
Me playing
But
SCP
more
Containment
limited.
Breach.
I'm surprised Xbox doesn't have like their own like mini system.
It's called the Xbox or the Xbox Slim.
No, but like a portable.
Like, yeah.
Oh, why would they do that?
Oh,
The Microsoft has done the phone thing, but it's like it didn't work out for
It's
them.
not
in the long
relevant.
run.
Their
Yeah.
Microsoft phones aren't relevant. Period. Sorry. Hate to break it to you.
I don't think they're a thing anymore.
no, I don't think so either.
Remember they bought Nokia though.
Yeah,
They're like, hey Nokia.
Relic.
you suck. Except for brick phones. Best trap phones in the game.
Well, no, what actually
Other than the bleep bleep.
Fucking relics.
what actually happened was corporate loyalty in a weird way. So Nokia was the only one making Microsoft phones to the detriment of them, and it ended up almost putting them out of business. And Microsoft felt in a way felt bad. They're like, all right, we're gonna buy you up then now, so you don't like go out of business.
Cowards.
And then they made
And fans showed them mercy.
And then they made, well, no, because no one else wanted to make Microsoft phones, and Nokia was like the only one's like, you know what, Microsoft, well, we got your back, and then it almost crippled them.
Nah.
So it's like Microsoft was like,
Fools.
you know what, we're gonna keep doing this phone thing, and we're gonna take the one person that helped us out and try to use their technology.
That's kind.
But I think they folded them
That's
after
like
a couple years. So
rewinding a
you know,
blockbuster.
Yeah.
I think they folded them after a couple years. So you know, it happens.
Womp womp.
At least they tried.
Anyways, next story, hip hop news.
Hip hop.
Well, hip hop and sports news.
Hip hop.
So
Pop pop.
Jay-Z and Roc Nation
Yes.
made a deal with the NFL where
Yes.
they're gonna handle entertainment, specifically like the Super Bowl halftime show, stuff like that,
Oh.
producing that,
Okay.
and handle like cultural reach out programs, like related to stuff like the Colin Kaepernick situation, stuff like that. So Jay-Z's
Okay.
gonna be like the liaison for stuff like that, and a little bit of controversy from people. People think he's stabbing Kaepernick in the back because last year he said, "Don't Travis Scott shouldn't do the Super Bowl performance because of how they treated Kaepernick." And now this year he's doing a deal with the NFL where he's going to produce the halftime show. So some people think he's going back.
I mean,
I don't know
he's
how
a
I feel.
bit hypocritical for it, but at the same time, though, maybe he's like, fuck it, maybe I can make more of a difference on the inside rather than the outside.
Well, that's his point. I feel like my point also is Kaepernick got his settlement, so I feel like it also is a different time. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think it's a good strategic move. And if people have anything, and the people who have anything negative, more or less, to think about
You
it.
don't care at all.
Maybe-
I don't care enough to have
Maybe
an
they should
opinion.
like just sit
Same.
back and like see
Hove.
what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it'd be good. Put it this way: if it doesn't work the fuck out, probably won't continue
think
next
you're in a cult.
season
Stop
after.
it.
I'm in a cult. It's fine. Y'all know.
Enough
Salt
about them
him.
people fucking who actually watch like football and
Oh.
shit. They put too much worry about the fucking halftime show and shit for a fucking Super Bowl.
They put way too much time about people on the sidelines. Also, like, who gives a fuck? None of y'all are paying attention during the national anthem anyway. Y'all are not paying attention to people on the sideline. Don't act like y'all care.
Shout out to Fergie.
That's not true, because I knew somebody who sang at the halftime show, and the only reason why I tuned in was to watch her sing at the halftime show.
I know, I said kneeling on the sidelines. That's where I care. He said halftime show. I don't care about the halftime show. I will now because of Hove.
Wow.
Hove.
Hove!
Rock. It's the Rock. You know what it'd be.
Hoof. Like a hoof. Like a horse hoof.
Yeah. Oh, funny story. So I saw some wild road rage on the way to pick up Moors before I got here.
Oh.
Yeah, so all of a sudden I see a car. There's a line of cars, on the left lane coming towards me, as one should, because we're in America and, we drive on the right side of the lane. But then
Which is the correct side.
It is the correct side, I'm sorry to say.
Well, yeah, for most of the world. But we do have some people in the audience. But then all of a sudden I see a car swerve a little bit, almost get into my lane, then get back. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And I see the car in front of him pointing at his mirror, mad aggressive, yelling what it looks like, yo, go fuck yourself. And then you see the dude behind him who tried to swerve into the lane. He's just putting up the middle finger at him. He's like, yo, suck my dick. And I'm just like, oh, spicy. Whoa. And as soon as I drive past, the dude who put up the finger literally just like gets into the lane that I was in, and they're like, it's literally side by side, and there's someone turning in, going basically on the side that I was in, about to go head to head, and they were literally just playing chicken because one guy doesn't want to let the dude pass because obviously double yellow, what the fuck you're doing. And the crazy dude who gave the dude the finger was in the wrong lane, just like trying to get around him, and they were just like playing chicken with each other. Yo, it was wild.
It just sounds like run-of-the-mill male aggression.
Oh yeah, no, but who doesn't love male aggression?
Rawr.
A lot of people.
True.
Rawr.
Yeah.
People that aren't men.
Jim looks dead.
Rawr.
I also feel dead.
I feel great.
I ate so much food. I feel so good.
I ate a lot.
I
haven't eaten enough. I scarfed down some peanut butter cups in the car, and I think we're gonna get some fucking food later, and I'm gonna fuck that shit up.
We're gonna get food later, and we're gonna fuck that shit up.
I'm gonna fuck that shit up.
She's gonna fuck that shit up. I'm not gonna fuck that shit up, apparently. It's fine.
Ha! Matt.
But no, fuck it. I don't even know. I saw some wild porn this week, but I forgot what it was.
Oh, Matt.
I know. But here's the thing. You think I'd remember because I don't really watch porn that much anymore, but I forgot. And I feel bad.
Nah, it's okay.
It's alright.
It's always next time.
Well, I did. Okay, so I can bring up a time one of the most traumatizing times I've watched porn. My friend on the school bus in high school whipped out her phone. She's like, "Look at this funny porn video," and it was literally a panda bear fucking a girl with a penis. And that was
like a person in a suit or like a real panda?
Like a person in a suit. It was very. It wasn't. I was scarred. I was not.
Do you want to see something cool?
Panda.
That's literally what it was.
Do you want to see something cool? I have a video bookmarked. I've since high school.
Panda fucking a person?
No,
I'm
it's
good.
better. It's like a 30-second video of a bald guy sticking his entire head, including his chin, into a vagina.
Oh, I've seen it.
It's remarkable. I have it
I've
bookmarked on my
seen
Safari.
Of course.
Oh no! Do you remember that one I showed you, Matt?
I don't want to see it.
I showed it to my family at Thanksgiving once.
No, the one where it was
shit,
the girl. She was giving birth to 10 pounds of gummy worms.
No,
and then
I saw
when they shoot things out. I'm like, good for you, girl.
This other one, this Asian girl was literally past the elbows deep up in a chick.
Oh, fisting? Anal fisting?
Past that.
Oh.
Past that.
Up in the guts where you can see the hand in the guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. She's laying. I know exactly what picture you're talking about. Oh my god. I used to steal this kid's phone.
Oh my god. I thought it was going to be Alien when the shit pops out of the fucking chest.
That's real.
Double anal fisted. That's what it's called. I used to look that up on my friend's phone and screenshot it. Well, I used to set it as my friend's lock screen in his phone. I would take his phone every day and just set it
hope this nurse
contact
was
pictures.
just so talented that she created an extra womb on this bitch. Because, like...
And then they get the prolapse pictures.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
No.
Lord.
No.
What are you
You've
watching?
never looked at like the you were not a
No.
4chan user, were you?
No, I watched vanilla porn of lovely couples.
No one watches that porn for like sexual, non-depraved people watch that. Most people just watch that like in the bizarre category. That's a category on like fucking Pornhub too. Gems in there, like fucking weird ass shit, like a lady smoking a cigarette out of her vagina from like the 70s. Like that's fucking hilarious. There's so much there. You're missing out, guys. You're missing out on the hilarious fucking content.
I don't want to see no prolapse.
No.
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 No, that's not worth it.
Prolapsing, it doesn't sound fun. It sounds
Nor
like
sexual.
I
People
mean,
are into everything. There's some weird shit
not
out
for
there.
me.
People
it
like
can be sexual.
people
Not
like
for me.
I would prolapse my dick
Bodily
for Seth
fluids.
Rogen.
Whoa!
Whoa. Okay.
what for Seth Rogen?
I would prolapse my dick for Seth Rogen.
Come here and touch
Do you
this
know
boy.
how? Do you know?
Ah.
Do you know how that would work?
You hurt Jim with your words.
That's not possible.
That's fine.
Yeah, it could be your pee hole.
You would have to like peel it and
Oh,
unroll it like a banana, or like
baby,
some
stop, baby,
Peel.
stop.
Like, peel.
Ah!
cowards.
Peel.
You guys don't have a penis. Imagine if I was just like,
Okay, but in a third world country, I know that they cut
yeah.
the clitoris out of
That's
the
a
girl
fucking
when they
thing.
get their period.
Yeah, and
So-
how
that's
does that not make you flinch? I feel it in my clitoris.
because it's happening and it's more serious than that. It's not just for me, it's everybody out there. I'm
Yeah.
feeling it for everybody.
Like,
I
I
feel
don't
it.
have to do it.
Women
but
are stronger than that.
I
You know,
feel it-
women are stronger than that, and we can hold that
I
shit.
feel it in
We're
my
just like,
clitoris. Don't
I feel it
stop.
in my fucking legs right now.
I feel it in my clitoris.
Wow.
Like where I'd imagine my clitoris is. At the base of my dick.
It's probably, that's because it is your dick. It's just really big.
No, it's really tiny.
we're still doing that.
You're right.
Stop. We made a deal. I don't do it in our personal life. I do it on the podcast.
think
And
you
I
say
make
that
some.
all the
You
time.
do.
I make a mistake here and there.
So,
Oh God, guys, get some counseling.
I already go to counselor every Friday.
wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm not the one that talks about my tiny dick.
I-
My dick is huge. No, just kidding.
Her dick is huge.
my spiritual dick is huge,
It's beautiful.
massive, girthy.
I was joking about her pegging me earlier, and she wasn't for it.
No,
Talk
why
about
are
girthy
you
dick.
always?
Because I just
Why
wanted
not?
to.
Wow, so
talking about
he's
that.
into it. He wants it to
No,
happen.
I
You wanna
wasn't. I'm not.
try it.
I'm not
Yeah,
into
you
it.
definitely want to
I'm
try
not
it.
into it. I just want to know that she's willing to support me if I wanted to experiment on
No,
my
I
future
feel like he
endeavors.
would try
That's
it, make you
putting
try
something in your butt is not something that you try with another person for the first
I
time.
need-
That's something you try by yourself the first couple times before you ever like do
I
that
need-
in front of another person. You
I
know, like
I mean, there was a kid in high school who used to stick Sharpies up his butt.
I need moral support and spit.
normal people use lube for all. Never ever underestimate the need for lube. in
never
anal
said I was
situations.
normal.
What are? Oh my god.
Whoa!
You're with an abnormal man.
You're not
and he wants you to
responsible enough for
abnormally-
that.
I mean, if DJ Envy could take a 10-inch dildo, I'm just saying I'd probably take 5. Jim is wild right now.
What? What are you talking
I
about?
don't think you
man?
understand.
You
He
gonna take
doesn't-
a dick?
I like how
No.
Jim is just
No.
cringing for the next 5 minutes.
No!
No.
I could do the
No.
whole fake
I
dick in the
guess-
ass thing.
I
You
know.
Without
would take
cringing.
a dick. Mac could take a dick. You
Without
can't
cri-
take a
without
dick.
cringing.
No.
Yeah.
I
Who's
can't.
more
I
man
can't.
here?
I
Who's
can't
more
take.
Apparently, Matt.
Yeah, Spartans.
Matt.
Spartans were the ultimate men. They literally would just walk in a battle to die. So like,
And
and
then-
they used to
Right.
fuck each other.
Yeah.
It's alright. I actually was a Spartan. I went to fucking my mascot was Spartans.
I
in
just
school,
don't
Yeah.
believe I was gladiators. It's funny.
Okay.
I just don't believe in butt stuff. It's not.
Neither do I. I just want to know that I could be supported in my future endeavors.
Wow.
I don't know if that's the right wording, but I just
No,
want,
no. The basically means you're gonna get fucked in the ass in the future. That's
Wait.
what you just said to
Yeah,
everybody.
that's what you just
I
said.
mean, you gotta try everything once. It's fine.
Jim.
You want this?
I don't
Why
want
is this
it.
happening
He
right now?
wants
He
you to,
brings
like-
this up so much.
Wait, they have like
I
okay,
brought it
there's
up
this.
today.
You can get one of those like stone massagers. Have you seen those? And you can warm it up, and you could just put that up his butt.
Oh, she
That
got.
makes me want to throw
Oh,
up.
she's got a back massager that I'm not gonna say what I call it, but I always joke about me wanting to put that on my butt. 'Cause I'm like, yo, maybe it might tickle.
So one day when she's not home, just do it.
No.
Please don't.
No, I'm not gonna ruin her back.
I'll put a condom on it. It'll be fine.
No, it's not one of those.
Like that.
It's got
like,
ball.
It's
got
literally
balls.
for your back
How
and
would
your
you put
shoulders.
it in your butt then?
No,
You
just put it on
wouldn't.
the outside and it like tickles it.
He thinks about it. He's thought about this.
So then put saran wrap around
There's two little balls. It could perfectly fit on my butthole and my balls,
do
and I feel
it
like
one day.
I
Fuck
could vibrate and just like tickle it.
Just see what it does.
No, I'm not gonna ruin it because like
Buy your own.
it's
Leave mine alone. It's for
But
my
you
back
have
and my
one.
ankles.
If it's saran wrapped, you'll never know.
I don't.
No, I'm not gonna do that to her. I
Don't
would
just
never.
don't.
I'm just saying.
desecrate
You
her.
won't do it to hers. That's fine.
I know.
You won't, right? Yeah, exactly.
I got you. No, but seriously.
You know one day when you come home, your back massager will no longer be a virgin.
No.
No, I'm not. No.
Sucks the sock.
But seriously, I'm just saying. I'm not saying I would do it, but I'm just saying if I did do it, it's like OJ. I didn't do it. If I did do it though, here's how I would do it. You know what I mean?
You're basically saying you're about to take in the ass one of these times.
No.
Yeah.
But if I would do it, that's how I would do it. I would want it to be a purple dildo.
Morris, looks like you're about to put some in your boyfriend's butt.
No,
And
I'm
then
saying
report back to us how it goes.
if I did, it would be a purple
I'm
dildo.
saying one of the you can get an
think you can do it.
amethyst dildo.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Think
But
he's gonna back out?
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
that
you
if
might
you
have to
tried
back
it,
out. Back
you'd be like,
up.
no.
I'm not gonna actually do it.
Oh
Obviously,
no! If you
I'm
do
just
the
saying.
most lube, if you do a good amount of lube, you'll be alright.
I'm
I
saying
don't
if
know.
I
Some
did,
people are just I
This
don't
is
know. For
pretty
men are the
convincing,
only
though.
ones that can get away with it because it's like.
I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying if I did do it.
This is pretty convincing. You might come home to a dildo and a thank
I don't
you
have
card.
any. I'm not gonna spend money on the dildo. That's too much money. How much are they? Like $20?
Maybe even
I don't
less.
know. I don't have
There's
any.
smaller ones. A butt plug is less.
I don't play like
I've been hit in the
that.
face with a dildo by one of my friends.
Ooh, that's hot. Was it Kevin?
No. It was his roommate at the time.
Yeah.
It was a girl. No, but we were chilling. Jim was actually there. We were chilling. You know, we're all just chilling, and I started going to, you know, I was just looking around. She was going to her closet. I saw it, like, fall down on the ground, but I was trying to be nonchalant, 'cause, you know. So, it's a
I was sort of like,
it's a lovely
nice.
lady's dildo. I'm not going to call her out.
You're just like, okay, a dildo.
Yep.
Cool.
So I turned around, and then all of a sudden, she smacks me in the face with a dildo.
That's funny as fuck.
It
Yeah.
is.
That is lovely.
I was just like, was it you? She's like, no, this was a new one. It's fine.
Oh, that's what I would have told you too.
Yeah, well, whatever. She was like a bestie. Whatever. It's fine.
Do you still talk to her?
Yeah. Unless it was, hopefully it wasn't one of her girlfriends.
Dun,
Used it.
dun, dun.
Honestly, I'm more
Was
worried
she
about that
into
than
girls?
her. Yes,
Hot.
that's what I'm saying. I'd be more worried about that than if she used it on herself, honestly. Because, like, at least I know her. I don't.
At least.
Yeah. But no. So yeah, I've at the very least I've been hit in the face with a dildo in front of Jim.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Did you laugh?
Hell yeah, dude.
It was purple. I don't know what it is, but I feel like
I
purple.
was stoned as fuck.
Was it one of those jelly ones?
No, it was a hard one. I'm not gonna lie, but
Did it like wobble or was it like a?
no, it was very stiff. That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't have much wobble to it. It had a little bit of wobble because it's not a board.
Silicone?
Yeah, it was a thicker silicone. I think it was more like dragon skin. The silicone.
Yeah.
Oh no! What?
No. Dragon skin is a type of silicone. It's a thickness.
Oh my god! You gotta be careful because there are people out there to buy like sex toys, like furries that like things that look like dragons with sheets.
Oh no,
and
I saw that.
shit,
We
like-
talked about that on the podcast like last year. Yeah, no, it's got a tube also where you can have the fake cum and you can squirt it into you.
Yeah.
It was
Shit's
mad
fucked up.
gross. It looked like some OG Bud
That's me.
Marlboro
I'm always
shit.
looking at this shit like, what the fuck?
There
I
was a
saw-
person who I used to date.
I sound
who-
like I do some wild shit, but I really like.
It was like a Trisha.
I just see everything.
It was like a Trisha Paytas style
Trisha
review.
Paytas. Can we talk about her nipples, please, for 1 second?
Well, no, we'll get to that in a second. But like the review of this dildo was literally like she had 3 of the different dragon dildos on like a table, and she was sitting in front of like a webcam. She's like, "Hey guys, so today, dragondildos.com sent me these 3 dildos, and they're really great. I'm gonna review them for you today." And then she basically, she talked about the features. She's like, as you can see, this one's got green coloring. It's got the nice scaling on it, and then it's got this little pump where you can feed the fake cum in.
She knows.
And then she tried it right afterwards. And it
Yeah,
was
I
like,
saw that when I was like a freshman in high school, and I was like, hell no.
Yeah,
and
no.
That year, I tried to explain to my grandma what a furry was. I think at Christmas dinner. No, maybe it was New Year's. Hilarious.
Wow.
Should have shown
Great
her the panda
timing.
video.
That's what my family's like. It's like Bob's Burgers. That's what my... It's like...
Yeah.
It's like that.
I like how we going back to Trisha Paytas and your family. I like how we learned about her nudes and her now naked.
Please look at a picture of... Okay, don't get me wrong. Did you see these pictures of Trisha Paytas and her...
Nipples?
Do you know who Trisha Paytas is?
No.
She cries on her kitchen floor about her life all the time.
Nope.
And she's like, I don't know, she's a mess, but I love her.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh, you'll see. The second you see a picture of her, you'll know.
One sec.
Just
I don't think he will. He doesn't do
I don't really do YouTube like that.
Yeah.
She's just kind of a train wreck, but we love her.
Talking about train wrecks also. We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, here's her nudes. Going to the Twitter link. Full nudity.
This bitch, Trisha Paytas.
Just watch out. Make sure you don't get it on screen. Oh, view.
She's gorgeous. I love her.
But yeah, no, her nipples are in a weird place.
What the fuck?
Watch out for the music. Well, hold up. I don't want to get claimed. But yeah, no, look at her tiny nipples like in a weird spot.
Like, what is up with that,
wait,
girl?
I can't see. Let me see.
Crazy.
Oh.
Look at those nipples.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's implants, and then they...
That's implants.
They moved.
Yeah.
More than one set. Definitely.
That's like weird. One's like definite. That one didn't go well.
Are we body shaming her?
No, we're not. I look at literally like that, especially like for me. I love Trisha Paytas. I would love nothing more than to like have her sit, or if I got to sit in her kitchen on her floor eating Taco Bell, doing a mukbang while she cries about her life to me. I think that would be the best day of my life.
Well, she's doing a not porn, but she's doing like a cam girl style.
Her song slap too.
Oh no, is creating
I love you, Jesus.
sexy content too hot for internet. Too hot for YouTube, exclusively for Patreon. So if you want to see more of those nipples, go to her Patreon.
It's worth it, kind of. Like you gotta see it. You gotta see it.
No, it's on Twitter. You don't need to pay for a Patreon.
But you gotta look at it on Twitter.
Any
you gotta find it.
Good
Please look at it.
You know?
No, it's I don't know who would buy that except
put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Oh, that's like probably abnormalities is probably a turn on.
Oh, there's back to weird shit territory. Yeah. There's some people like amputee shit. There's like some whack shit out there.
There is some whack shit.
Some whack shit.
Wow. And if you can think it, it can be it.
Yeah.
I just, you know what? This notice.
Jim, I feel like Jim definitely knows. Jim knows.
This notice.
What does Jim do?
This notice.
Everybody has seen this shit online. You know what I mean? Like everyone's like just like with their friends, being like, "Oh, let's look up weird shit online," and then you end up like going too far and looking up some whack shit and seeing some fucked up shit.
Like, oh
That's
no.
I'm snitching.
What?
I'm 6'9". You're definitely the one out of all of us that finds the weirdest shit on the internet. I'm snitching.
I was a heavy 4chan and back when
I mean, like
Reddit,
not for nothing, like
and you watch it too.
I get sent a lot of shit. Okay, I get sent a lot of crazy shit, and like, I mean, not for nothing. There'll be like some shit's really dark.
So I see some crazy shit.
Really dark.
I used to fuck with live leaks
Darker
for
than
like
Akon.
fucked up shit.
Like
Acorn.
dark. Like.
Facts.
I was
like,
14 once.
Do you like acting out?
I was 14 once.
No.
Everybody
don't.
looks to that shit.
No.
Why?
It builds character, but it kind of murders you
I'm not
inside.
gonna reenact execution.
Filming my podcast naked. How are we gonna compete with Trisha Paytas's shit on her Patreon?
I would film a podcast with her naked because I would also look so good next to her.
Okay.
Like compared to her, I would look like a fucking superstar, like sitting next to those boobs.
I know, but I don't want people seeing you naked, even if they're paying for it. Even if it's only 3,000 people who pay for it. Fine, I guess it's okay.
It absolutely.
Because you're an independent. You're an independent woman. No, you know how it be.
You gotta work hard for your money.
Yeah.
She works hard for the
or
money.
just take some pictures.
Side note, not related to this. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of started to do a 180 on my opinion on Patreon. For a while there, I've been like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been super anti-Patreon for years. I don't know, these past couple weeks, I've started like really paying attention to all the creators I watch, and I'd say 90% of them use Patreon. I think it's a part of one of those things where I was kind of like, even though I'm young, I think I was old grumpy man about the new technology. I think I think I can fully admit it. I think I was a hater for Patreon for a while. You know, I need to admit that today. See, here's the thing. I think it's okay to be a hater for a little bit if you can admit it later. You gotta admit when you're wrong. And I think I was wrong about Patreon.
A friend of ours was trying to get us on Patreon for a while, and you were like, man, I don't know, man.
That was a different thing, though. I think he wanted segmented just the podcast, if I remember. I don't know. In general, yeah, no. I've been in because here's the thing. We have so many shows. It's hard to figure out, but I've actually been thinking about Patreon. I think I figured out a way that maybe we could do something on there.
There you go.
But here's the thing. If I were to do it, I want to make sure that I can do my actual fulfillments. Because here's the thing. I know so many indie Patreons also, and here's why I got a bad taste in my mouth. So many indie Patreons where they're like, hey, we'll do this, and then they don't do it. And I'm just like, then why are people paying you? You can't have people paying you and then saying you're going to do shit and then not do it. You know what I mean?
I know, trust me, I get it.
Sure.
It's like, for example, you worked at a pizza restaurant. Imagine if someone paid for a pizza.
A certain nondescript pizza chain restaurant.
Yeah, that's fine. And then imagine if someone paid for a pizza and then you guys didn't give it to them. It's like, you can't, Patreon's like the one place where you're allowed to do that. And it's kind of fucked up. Well, not fucked up for Patreon's sake, but fucked up that some artists do that. It's just like, no, people are... Even if you only have, like, a handful of people, it's like, no, they're still paying for you. So it's like, make sure you can fulfill those things. But I have a couple ideas. Couple ideas. Anyways, though, I think it's a good place to wrap it. We're at 47 minutes.
No doubt.
So, it's a slightly shorter podcast, but honestly, we were late on a bunch of other podcasts, and we've been posting them back-to-back this week, so y'all have had...
I think this was a very coherent podcast.
Facts. And you all have had a back-to-back week of podcasts, so it's like y'all...
And
we're
getting gang banged by podcasts right now.
And we are back.
There's your title right there.
Facts. Thank you. And we are back to our regular schedule of once a week towards Friday-ish, Saturday-ish.
In your mom's kitchen.
No, in the basement. It's fine.
Cooking them lips.
But yeah, thank you all for watching. We appreciate every single one of you.
It's a love bath over here.
Oh my god. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's leave people a question this week. And if we get 0 comments, then it'll be incredibly embarrassing, but it's fine. What do you guys think about the Disney Marvel situation? Leave your comments. Disney Sony situation.
Freak baiting.
Yeah. Well, not a freak baiting.
Freak baiting.
That's fine. Leave a comment down below. Also, subscribe and thumbs up. I am Matt. Who are you?
J motherfucking T.
Saraha!
The biggest freak hater out there.
Wow.
And I'm Matt for redundancy's sake. Make sure you also cop our merch, and we will see you next time.
Please do it early.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity.